YouTube, my name's Amanda, and today we are here to talk about Dangerous Girls by Abigail Haas. This book blew my mind, blew me away, out of the water. I am obsessed, so I figured I need to do a book review on this. This is like the perfect thing to do a book discussion on because this is my first book discussion, and it's about a wonderful, wonderful book. So this book is about a group of friends that goes on a trip to Aruba for spring break. They're all in high school. And on this trip, one of the friends, Elise, is brutally murdered. She's stabbed like 1,000,000 times. And they find her, and this investigation starts over who murdered Elise. And the prime suspect is our narrator, Anna, who is best friends with Elise, and her boyfriend, who is also kind of friends with Elise, kind of not. They go into that more in the story. I don't really want to spoil it for you. So, where do I begin with this book? I don't know where to begin with this book, because it was so good. One of the really, really great things about it is that it has a non-linear narrative, so it kind of jumps around in time. First we discover Elise's body, then we're kind of with Anna as she's in jail, waiting to find out about the trial, and it kind of jumps back into their friendship, how they met, how Anna met her boyfriend. It's just all over the place. It just really helps you delve into this book. It helps you get to know all of the characters and their pasts, and it's just a really, really great exploration of these people. I think that the nonlinear narrative also just helps keep things interesting because it keeps you guessing about all these different things and it keeps adding different pieces to the story so that you could try to solve the mystery, which you probably won't be able to because I was shocked. Then again, I'm really gullible, so what do I know? Another part of the narrative that was really great and kept it going and kept it fast-paced was the fact that they have tidbits of evidence in here from Elise's trial. I don't know if I can find any, but they have like different recordings of tapes. I don't know if you could see that, but that's an interview. They have text message records. They have her poetry from high school. They just have all these different pieces of evidence from the trial, and they're set in different formats and different type fonts, which I don't know about you guys, but to me that just kind of, that shift in narrative, it kind of helps me not get into it more, but it just kind of makes me keep flipping through because I want to see everything and I want to know more. Whereas if I was reading straight through just paragraph after paragraph, I think I get bored after a while and I want to put the book down. That didn't really happen with this because there were just so many different ways in which the story was being conveyed. Another thing I really appreciated about this, and that I appreciate about any mystery novel, is the fact that Haas really keeps you guessing about who committed the murder. I feel like a lot of mystery novels, they either like point so much at one person that you know it can't possibly be that person because there would be no twist at the end, or they like really avoid one person, and then at the very end you're like, obviously it was them. I didn't feel that way with this. I felt like every character was a suspect at some point. I was suspicious of everyone. I was questioning everyone. I kind of went into this with an idea of who committed the murder, and I was actually right. But by the end of the book, I didn't think I was right. That wasn't my idea anymore. I won't get more into that until we go into the spoilery section, but I had been so convinced that I was wrong about this because of all the other characters that I didn't possibly think the person that I originally thought did it could have. Was that English? I don't know. Also a point where I considered that Elise had committed the murder herself, which would be suicide then, but I won't let you know how that went, but I was just like, oh my god, that would be like the funniest twist if she committed it herself. I thought it was the boyfriend, I thought it was the other friend, I thought maybe the parents had something to do with it. Maybe the cop himself had something to do with it. There were so many options of who could have been the murderer. I just didn't know. I had no clue, and I love that. I love that I was kept on the edge of my seat like that because I feel like if a mystery is too predictable, it gets really dry and boring. I didn't feel that way about this book at all. Another thing about the characters that I really enjoyed was that I kind of hated and loved all of them at the same time. I really enjoy when a novel can portray characters as flawed but still likable, and I feel like that was done well in this book. Like, throughout the flashback scenes of the boyfriend, I forget his name now, and Elise and Anna, I kind of saw their friendships and their relationships bloom, and I was like, wow, these people are really great, they're cool people. And then you find out about all this horrible stuff that they've all been doing, and you kind of hate them for it, but you're also kind of like, they're still the same person who did all that other cool stuff. And it really left me with a lot of conflicted feelings about the characters, which I enjoy. I really appreciate that a book can do that, because I don't think characters should be too one-sided. I really felt like these characters were very three-dimensional, and I love that about it. So now I'm gonna get into a little bit of spoilers, which I kind of mean a lot of bit of spoilers, because I'm just gonna blow the ending right here. So if you haven't read this book and you are interested, please just go away right now. Goodbye. Come back later when you've read this book, and we will discuss it some more. So, the ending. Oh my god, Anna did it. Like, I don't understand. I've been a murderer for how many pages? I've been in the brain of a murderer for 380-something pages. I have been a murderer. What even? I kind of, when I picked up the book, I was like, it was definitely the narrator, because it always turns out to somehow be the narrator, and she has like some psychological problem and doesn't remember. But it actually didn't turn out to be that. She's just a crazy bitch. I don't know. She didn't have psychological problems. She just caught her friend cheating with her boyfriend, which was also an interesting surprise, and I kind of saw that one coming because he was so overprotective of her throughout the book, and they had just like such a weird relationship together. But I just was not expecting Anna to be capable of killing her. I mean, the entire novel, we are with her through this trial, and she's talking about how she doesn't deserve this, and like, I was shaking when they finally told us whether she was innocent or guilty, and when they said she was innocent, I was so relieved. I was like, now they can finally find her real killer. And then she goes up to Elise's grave, and she's like, haha, bitch, I win. And she pulls out the bloody necklace, and I'm like, oh my god, you're crazy. I don't know. I was mind-fucked. This was wonderful. I just can't do it, guys. I can't do it.